Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some more of Elden Ring, and I'm going to be showing you how to kill the hardest boss in the game, Malenia, with 3 different builds that I'm going to show you. But first, before we go over the weapons we use in those builds, I'm going to go over some things that you always want to use in all these builds. So let's get over it. So, first thing you need is Dragon Communion Seal plus 9. You're going to need to use the Flame Grant Me Strength Incantation and Golden Vow. Those are 2 basic buffs you should always stack before going to any boss fight. So use those 2, Golden Vow and Flame Grant Me Strength. For the Talismans, we have Viridian Amber Medallion plus 1, so that raises maximum stamina. You should really use plus 2, but I'm using plus 1, so if you're weak like me, then you're fine. I also have Green Turtle Talisman, so we need to have a lot of stamina since all these builds require having a lot of stamina. Then we have Ritual Sword Talisman and Wing Sword Insignia, which all have to do with increasing damage and everything. Our Flask of Wonder Psychic, our Stone Barb Crack Tier, and Thorny Crack Tier. Those are the 2 crack tiers we're going to have in our Flask, which are basically just going to be stance breaking and stuff to break Malenia's stance. And break her posture, stuff like that. Also, my Spirit Summon that I'm going to use is Black Knife Tish. So all that stuff that I listed, all the things you need, they'll be linked in the description below. So look there if you don't know how to find this stuff. So the first build I'm going to go over is the Moonlight Greatsword build. And you mainly want to have intelligence for this. You need quite a lot. I think you need 40-something intelligence. Or some number around that. But this is really good because you can also use strength in this too. So it's intelligence plus strength because it's also a great sword. So you can use strength and intelligence because these beams are really powerful. The closer you get, the more damage you do. So you can stack your damage, the more closer you get. As you see, it's hard to tell because Malenia always regenerates her health after hitting anyone. But yeah, it can do a lot of damage. Also good for breaking posture because this is also a strength thing. So if you want to be a hybrid, this is kind of a hybrid between strength and intelligence. This is really effective for that kind of stuff if you kind of want to do both. But leaning towards intelligence because you need a lot of intelligence, and you also want to have a good amount of strength to do some good damage and break her posture and stuff along with all the buffs you have. So yeah, that's this build. And yeah, it's pretty decent if you want to do a hybrid, but lean towards intelligence, but also have a lot of strength. That's mainly what you want to have with this. Alright, but for the next one, it's mainly going to focus on strength. So what we're going to do with this is it's basically going to have the Lion's Claw Ashevore attached to a Greatsword. So just these 2 things. I'm going to have these linked in the description below. All the weapons I use, I'll show you how to get them. Link to the description below. But you basically want to spam this Ashevore, and it's really good to break her posture. Right now my strength is 30, so it's really low. If you have a high strength, 60, you'll destroy her and be able to break her posture so much more. And yeah, it'll be really easy. And just spam this Ashevore, Lion's Claw, and with the Greatsword, and she's basically already dead. With Black Knife Tish, the best summon in the game, she's basically dead already. So yeah, look at all that damage you can do. I barely even have any strength, and I'm able to break her posture, of course, with the Flask of Wonders physics stuff and buffs, all that. I would do a ton of damage. Look at that stance break right there. Overall, really decent strength build if you're mainly just focusing on strength. Want to just be a posture breaking monster, that's what it's good for. So yeah, boom. Alright, the last one is going to be with the Clayman's Harpoon build with the Ice Spear Ashevore. And now if you watch my videos and my guides on different bosses, you know I love this build. This is great. Great for intelligence. It's a great intelligence build. And look at that. It has good range, reasonable range. Not the best range, but the range is okay. But mainly it's a ranged intelligence build because you got Frostbite, and that's related to intelligence. So you got to upgrade your intelligence stat and your mind stat to make sure you have enough mind and magic meter to be able to do a good amount of damage. But yeah, this Frostbite damage is insane. You're going to have a lot of intelligence. Right now, this is at 60, so it's at a lot. But even if you're at 50 or 45 or 40, it's still a good amount of damage that is done. And this is the build that I beat like all my bosses with. I beat like the final boss, Radagon and Elden Beast. I have a guide on beating them with this build. It's insane. You just have to get your intelligence up, and then it goes insane. The frostbite damage is crazy, and it's good because it's also ranged. So overall, very effective build, and you don't have to be too perfect. You can afford to take hits and stuff, assuming you have enough vigor and enough health and stuff like that. Assuming you can tank a few hits, then yeah, and then you just keep on going with that ranged ice spear, Ash of War. Keep going. Obviously, I'll link how to get this in the description below, just like everything else. And yeah, that's everything. Those are the 3 builds that I'm recommending for you guys to kill Malenia with. So, hope this was helpful. If it was, please leave a like and subscribe to see more content. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.